A relatively quiet primary election in Virginia is over, and now the stage is set for a massive midterm election with a couple of races that are expected to be in the national spotlight. Following that failed effort to redistrict the Commonwealth, Virginia Democrats are hopeful they can still flip a couple of red seats blue this November. Our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder breaks it all down.
For more context on Virginia's primary and looking ahead to the general election in November, we're joined by Professor Emeritus of the University of Mary Washington, Stephen Farnsworth. Stephen, low turnout yesterday. That was probably expected. Does it seem like the enthusiasm is there, though, in districts 1, 2, 5, where Democrats really feel that they have an opportunity to flip those seats?
Right. The Democratic plan originally, of course, was to compete effectively in 4 Republican-held seats, but those district lines were thrown out by the courts. But even now, the perspective of the Democrats is that they think they can pick up maybe 2 of those seats, the 1 and 2, which is the Richmond Suburbs District and the Hampton Roads District. Those are both Republican-held seats with strong Democratic candidates who were able to prevail in the primaries. And so I think the Democrats really do look at things on Wednesday saying that they got the candidates they wanted in this nomination process. The Republicans likely say the same thing because they, too, have some of their top candidates moving on to the general election.
Now, though, we've got a shorter runway to get to the general election. Do you anticipate this being an elevated election cycle in terms of the advertising, in terms of the attention, given that it's a shorter window?
Well, I think the key issue is where the National Party chooses to spend its money for some of these Republican challengers. Democrats, of course, hold nearly all the seats in Northern Virginia. And so there is a prospect, I think, that the Republicans will say their money is best spent elsewhere, particularly in Congressional District 1 and 2. Those choices will affect the kind of a level of television advertising and outreach going on by these campaigns. I think that the Senator Warner is likely to be favored and not likely to be a place where Republicans would want to spend a lot of money challenging him. The one place in Northern Virginia where you might see a significant ramping up of Republican resources would be in the 7th District.
Stephen Farnsworth, Professor Emeritus, University of Mary Washington. Stephen, we always appreciate the insights, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.